YouTube lovelies, it's me Rose again. First off, I want to say happy 4th to everybody. I hope you guys are being safe out there and having a good time. I'm in the kitchen to show you guys how you can make a really cool and festive July 4th shake. It's a really good way to start off your day, and it's actually pretty cool to just sort of to stick with your diet, just to make sure that you're not falling off, even though it is the holiday. I know it can be a little tempting out there with all the cookouts and fireworks and parties and whatnots and liquor, but it's important to stick with your diet as much as you can. So I just wanted to show you guys how I make my shake. It's kind of funny because this is sort of it's like a red, yellow, and blue, but I'm going to call it a red, white, and blue shake for today. This is the shake that I have every morning. So it is kind of ironic because on the 4th of July, I never have strawberry, banana, and blueberry. But it just so happens this 4th of July, I did have those items. So I want to share that with you. I'm going to go ahead and start off with my my base fruits, which is really just the, it's bananas, blueberries, and strawberries. The bananas look a little candied almost. They were in the freezer and I let them thaw out just a little bit. The strawberries were also frozen. I sliced those up, threw those in there, and I actually have a handful of blueberries that I rinsed and I added to this. So this is what we have here, and I'm going to show you the different measurements of everything that I add in my shake in order to make a really, really good red, white, and blue shake. So like I said, I have a few of these strawberries. On a normal day, I will do about probably 2 strawberries. What I'll do is these are frozen, by the way, and I got these from Costco. These are Kirkland strawberries, and I'll actually bring this up so you can see them. Kirkland Signature Costco frozen strawberries. These are yummy. And what I will do is, I'll throw them in there whole most of the time because I know that my blender can handle it, but sometimes I might thaw them out a little bit and then slice them up. With the blueberries in particular, I also got these from Costco, and I just grab a handful. I don't grab too many. As you can see here, I just sort of eyeball it, and that's what I do. I rinse them and then I add them to my shakes. Okay, just sort of going down the line of all the things I add. With the flaxseed, you can add 1 or 2 scoops is fine. This is premium organic ground flaxseed. For me, it could have been organic or not organic. I just needed to have it ground. But I found these premium organic ground flaxseed in Vitamin World in Jacksonville. But I'm pretty sure you could pick them up from a vitamin shop or a GNC or just some kind of health food store. I also have some Trader Joe's Quick Cook Steel Cut Oats that I have. I got these, of course, from Trader Joe's. This didn't cost a lot of money. I think it was probably roughly about $4. I was told to get the steel cut oats in particular. This is my protein that I have here, the Isopure. I made sure to get the 0 carb Isopure. This is in creamy vanilla. I got this from GNC, and this ran me right about like $51. This is all of the ingredients that I put in my red, white, and blue shakes. I'm going to show you guys how you can do that as well. And also keep in mind, I forgot to tell you, with the flaxseed, you can put in 2 tablespoons of the flaxseed. 1 or 2 tablespoons is fine. With the Quick Cook Steel Cut Oats, I normally put in about 1/4 cup of the oats. This is really, really good for brain health and for energy and all that jazz. This is really good in omega-3, 6, and 9, so this is awesome for your fat intake. You can put this in shakes or you can put this in your foods. And also with the Isopure, some people can put in 1 scoop and that's fine. For me, I try to get in as much protein I can at the top of my morning, so I put in 2 scoops, which equals about 50 grams of protein for this particular protein. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. And let me show you here. I just have a bottle of Zephyrhills. I bought a ridiculous amount of water from Costco, as I put up on my Instagram recently. And I just like to be able to use my Zephyrhills. I don't want to have like 5,000 packs of a 35, bottle count and not really use it. So I'm just putting that in. That's why I'm using bottled water. So again, I'm just eyeballing it just to whatever. Try to put in enough, that way it's fluid when I make my shakes, but not too much because we're already putting in the protein and all that stuff. So we want to make room for all that, right? And the most important thing is you can always add to it later. So there's that. So we're gonna put that there. I'm gonna go ahead and add in our 2 scoops of ice up here. Okay. So we have scoop here. And then another scoop there. We're getting really full here, so I'm gonna have to limit the amount of quick cut steel cut oats here. Quick cut. What's that? Quick cook steel cut oats. Gee golly moly. I normally try to eyeball this too. I normally use a measuring cup, but in this case we are getting kind of full, so I'm just gonna put a little bit in there. Not too much, but look how cool the layers are when you look from the sides. It's actually pretty interesting. It's sort of building up a little layer here, and when we put in the flaxseed, it's really going to be a great telltale for all of the different colors and textures we have in the shake. So, and like I said, I do this every day so I can easily eyeball the amounts. But if you kind of look at it from the side, it's a really cool little layered thing, you know? It's almost like those little arts and crafts things you used to do when you were a kid. And you have to like layer like the sand things. I don't know what you call those things, but you kind of layer the different colors of sands, and you can, you know, collect it and take it home as a gift and all that. But enough of that garbage. We're going to go ahead and we're going to blend this sucker. Blend up that bad boy. And I blend it for roughly about 20 seconds. This blender is from Farberware, by the way. I got it from Walmart for roughly about $25. So if you are interested, you can pick it up there. And I will tell you that I purchased this like, over a year ago, and it's still standing strong. So I can attest to Farberware being a very good product. I do use their dishes and things like that as well. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to blend this up. I'm just going to pan this up a little bit so that way you guys can get the full view there. Sorry if you see my finger in the way. Okay. Yeah, we're going to zoom right on into that bad boy. Okay, here we go. We're going to blend. It's going to be a little loud, okay? Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a close-up of what this looks like so you can take a look-see. Here's the close-up. Can you guys see that? Okay, so as you can see, there is some movement to it. It's not super thick with all the stuff that we put in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is really good. And if you want to sexy it up a little bit, maybe even for the holiday, you can throw just a little bit of some maybe no-fat, low-fat whipped cream or something on top, just to celebrate. And also, you can also do ice depending on your blender and whether or not it can chop up ice very well. Or what I like to do is I like to fill my actual shaker. I have another protein shaker bottle. I'm sure you guys have seen that bottle. It says never ever quit. It's like my favorite shaker bottle ever, and I always post it on my social media with my little drinks and whatnot in it. But you can actually just put like a little bit of ice in there if you want to. And then you can just throw this bad boy over it. And that way it always keeps it cool. You know, if you want to go a step further, you can, you know, you can see if you can concoct something like this. And then you can put it in an ice tray, freeze those bad boys, so that way you have blocks of protein ice. And if you want to throw that in there in your protein shakes, that's a good way to make sure that your protein shakes stay cold, but they don't ever water down. So if you guys want to try that, you guys are more than welcome. Or just do it the old-fashioned way like I do, and just throw this over some ice. But either way, this is a really good way to make sure that you're staying on top of your diet, even throughout the holiday. If you guys have any comments, questions, or suggestions or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment below. If you like this video, just feel free to give me a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this as well. And yeah, please don't forget to check out any of my other videos on my channel. Please subscribe if you guys are interested. I would love to hear some feedback from you guys. So anyway, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and take off so I can enjoy my 4th as well. You guys have a safe, happy, elongated holiday, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.